I listen to metal. I grew up with metal. I've done everything that I possibly could. That's why I feel like that it's time to see what the rest of the world has to offer and other genres as well. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. Hope that you're excited, because today for BTS Saturday, we are visiting some, I'm thinking some deeper cut songs. I don't honestly know, because I'm still clueless. Still new to the whole game. But everything actually came from recommendations from a lot of commenters. One in specific, Magdalena, your recommendations is this week's BTS Saturday, and pretty excited to see. First off, we're going to start with Autumn Leaves, and yeah, we'll check it out from here. Ooh. Ooh. 그저 바람만 받치 가을의 바람과 같이 어느새 다가오지 막 두어줘줘 광기는 시들어만 가는 게 보여 처럼 고만 사이 깨져가는 나를 모아 차이 오늘 훨씬 더 정하다 가지 위에 나는 남겨봤자 서지는 끝이란 게 보여 만나가는 거야 전하지 마음속에 거야 제발 떨어지지 말아줘 떨어지지 말아줘 바스라지는 거야 널 마주치는 나를 나를 원하는 날 원해 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지려 하지 마라 Never fall 멀리 가지마 Baby you got 놓지 못하겠는 걸 Baby you got 포기 못하겠는 걸 지금 낙엽들처럼 이 사랑이 낙엽들처럼 Never 시들어가고 있어 yeah. 모든 낙엽은 떨어지는 시 영원하지 타도 모든 건 멀어지는 시 너는 나의 5번째 계절 널 보려는 볼 수 없잖아 완전하신 내게 보는 세계야 마음이 커지 않아도 저절로 떨어지네 미련이 발레처럼 조각조각 떨어지네 붉은 추억들만 떨어 내 위에 떨어져 내 가슴이 떨지 않아도 자꾸만 떨어지네 그래 내 사랑은 오르기 위해 떨어지네 가까이 있으는 나의 두 눈은 멀어지네 멀어지네 이렇게 멀어지네 추억 속에서 나한테 어려운 것처럼 쓰러지려 하지 마라 Never fall 멀리 가지마 왜 난 아직도 너를 보기 못해 난 시들어진 추억을 붙잡아 욕심인 걸까 지는 계절을 되돌리려 해 서운하게 다 아름다웠지 우리의 그 위에 이제 시들어버린 거 낙엽은 눈물처럼 내리고 바람이 불고 다 멀어지네 All day 툭툭툭툭 비가 쏟아지고 부서지네 마지막에 쌤까지 너를 마주치는 나를 원해 다시 나를 원하는 널 원해 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지려 하지 마라 멀리 가지마 Baby you girl 놓지 못하겠는 girl Baby you girl Nice run.
Huh. Wild. Okay. So, very interesting. Very interesting. To me, I think the thing that's crazy about this song is, first and foremost, I understand that it was a pretty even split between the vocal and the rap line, but in reality, I truly felt like that the vocal was in such support of what the rap line was doing that it just kind of can't be ignored for me. Again, one thing that I really like, and of course I'm going to always just tout this as much as I possibly can, is I have to go to Namjoon here. There he is. Alright. So, I think for me personally, and I said this kind of last week, but this was more so in the comments, there's a quote that is by Ralph Waldo Emerson that says, I'm going to pull it up so I got to get the full scope of it. This to me is, for me personally anyway, the key tenet as to what makes RM so good at what he does. The quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson states, and I think that this is something that RM just encapsulates, which says, the invariable let me try that one more time. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. And again, kind of like last week, I feel like that this is something that really, really stands out about Namjoon, especially like the writing that he's involved with. I mean, even in songs like Lonely, like we covered last week, or in the song that we covered last week where he's talking about, like trash blowing in the wind or something like that. I was like, how? And he kind of does that here, and I love that, and I think it's so sick. Like how all the dead leaves eventually fall. Like how all that felt everlasting eventually gets far away. You're my 5th season, though I try to see you, I can't see you. Look, for me, you're still colored in green. Obviously, to me, like that was kind of a sign of like springtime. So like growth and reemergence. I love this line. My lingering feelings start to be hung up piece by piece like laundry. The only crimson colored memories fall on my dirty self. Though I don't shake my branches, they fall on their own. Even when we're close, my eyes get blind and we get distant. In the memories, I became young again. That's what I'm talking about. He does this kind of stuff so well that I just can't ignore it, you know? And honestly, again, one of the things that I think is really cool about this is actually this chorus as well. I really, really like this. See, like, there's a harmony. We'll get to the chorus here in a second. But I wanted to talk about the harmony between the vocal line and the rap line right here, too. I bang this drum a lot, but for reasons. To me, what will always stand out most about BTS is the relatability factor. I mean, for me personally, it's very easy to get whisked away in kind of like what I'm listening to, because I feel like that this is something that, in a sense, they have written for me. Now, I know that that's kind of cliche to say in a lot of senses, but that's the magic. I don't care about cliches. I don't care about that. If it works, it works. But guess what? Not only does this work, and not only might that sound cliche that like, oh, this sounds about me. Yeah, that's kind of the relatability factor that I always talk about. And look, this has nothing with the fact that fall is my favorite season, but the imagery to me strikes out so much. Probably the most more than anything, because to me, obviously, a lot of people see the dead leaves and think that, like, well, the year is kind of over, we're going to be getting snow and things like that. And that is true. That is true. But again, I feel like that even when they write songs like this, there's just something else.
마음을 커지 않아도 저절로 떨어지네 미련이 발레처럼 조각조각 떨어지네 붉은 추억들만 떨어내 위에 떨어지 내 가슴이 터지지 않아도 자꾸만 떨어지네 그래 내 사랑은 오르기 위해 떨어지네 가까이 있어도 나
I love that piano work too.
추억 속에서 나한테 어려워
I think that with them, especially in this particular song, I feel like that I feel like that we saw this in, I want to say Your Eyes Tell. It could be that, or it could be, there's another song, but I remember them talking a lot about how, basically, like, the moment you start to let yourself get distant, that's where the problem comes in. And they see that. So this begging, not even really begging, more like asking, be like, we got to stay close. We got to make sure that this lasts. I want this to last. Don't let yourself get distant. You know, it's the logic part. But I still feel like, weirdly enough, even in a song like this, I feel like that it's got some hope in it. And again, I think that's the second part that is the magic behind BTS, is the magic is hope. There's always hope. Even when they feel like that it should feel hopeless, they will still write a part of this with hope. And I love this song. I really do. This is really cool. I think that there's just so much that they have that is just so... Anyway, I'm getting wordy here. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.